Dogs have an incredible capacity for emotional connection and attachment to their human companions and fellow animals. Just like humans, they can experience a wide range of emotions, including joy, fear, and even grief. The idea of a dog dying of grief has long been a topic of interest and debate among pet owners and experts. In this video, we will explore the concept of whether dogs can die of grief, examining the scientific evidence, anecdotal accounts, and the potential factors that may contribute to such a heartbreaking phenomenon. Understanding canine emotions. Before delving into the topic of dogs dying of grief, it is crucial to acknowledge that dogs experience emotions. Research has shown that dogs possess similar brain structures and neurochemical processes associated with emotions, such as the release of oxytocin, commonly referred to as the love hormone. Dogs can form deep emotional bonds with their human companions, other animals, and even mourn the loss of a loved one. Grief in dogs. Grief is a complex emotional response to loss, and dogs are not exempt from experiencing it. When a beloved human or animal companion passes away or is absent, dogs may exhibit signs of grief. These signs can vary from changes in appetite and sleep patterns to withdrawal, depression, and even searching for the lost individual. However, grief in dogs is often challenging to diagnose definitively, as their behaviors can be attributed to various factors, such as stress, anxiety, or changes in routine. Anecdotal evidence. Numerous anecdotal accounts suggest that dogs can indeed die of grief. Heart-wrenching stories have circulated of dogs who passed away shortly after the loss of a human or animal companion they were deeply bonded with. These accounts describe dogs losing their appetite, refusing to eat, becoming lethargic, and eventually succumbing to illness or even dying within a short period after the loss. While anecdotal evidence is compelling, it does not provide conclusive scientific proof. The human-animal bond. The human-animal bond is a powerful and unique connection between humans and their pets. Dogs are known for their unwavering loyalty, companionship, and ability to sense and respond to human emotions. When a human companion dies, the dog may experience a profound sense of loss, confusion, and emotional distress. Dogs are highly attuned to their owner's emotional states and can pick up on grief and sadness. Their response to the loss may mirror the sorrow and distress felt by their human counterparts. Physiological effects of grief. Grief can have physiological effects on both humans and animals. In humans, prolonged grief can lead to a weakened immune system, increased stress hormone levels, and heightened susceptibility to illness. While scientific studies specifically exploring the physiological effects of grief in dogs are limited, it is plausible that intense and prolonged grief could have similar impacts on their overall health and well-being. Stress-related disorders, such as a weakened immune system, loss of appetite, and increased vulnerability to illnesses, could potentially contribute to a decline in their health. The role of stress and depression. The loss of a loved one can be an incredibly stressful and emotionally challenging experience for dogs. Stress and grief can lead to depression-like symptoms in dogs, including changes in appetite, lethargy, and decreased interest in activities they once enjoyed. Prolonged depression and stress can negatively impact their physical health and potentially weaken their immune system, making them more susceptible to illnesses and potentially compromising their overall well-being. Compounding factors. While grief alone may not directly cause a dog's death, there are compounding factors that could contribute to their decline in health. For example, when a dog is grieving the loss of a human or animal companion, they may experience disruptions in their routine, changes in social dynamics, increased stress, and a lack of emotional support. These factors, combined with the dog's emotional distress, can create a perfect storm that weakens their overall health and potentially leads to a decline in their immune system. Additionally, the grieving process may disrupt the dog's appetite and eating patterns. Loss of appetite and inadequate nutrition can further compromise the dog's physical health, making them more vulnerable to illnesses and infections. If the dog already has pre-existing health conditions, the added stress and emotional turmoil of grief could exacerbate these conditions, making them more susceptible to complications and potential deterioration. The importance of support and intervention. Recognizing and addressing a dog's grief is crucial for their emotional well-being and overall health. When a dog loses a significant companion, it is essential for their human caregivers to provide support and understanding during this difficult time. Maintaining familiar routines, engaging in activities the dog enjoys, and providing additional attention and affection can help alleviate their distress and minimize the impact of grief on their well-being. Seeking professional help from a veterinarian or an animal behaviorist can also be beneficial. They can assess the dog's physical and emotional health, provide guidance on managing grief-related behaviors, and recommend appropriate interventions, such as behavioral therapy or medication if necessary. Additionally, engaging the dog in social interactions with other animals and humans can help them gradually adjust to their new reality and find companionship and solace in different relationships. Conclusion. While the concept of a dog dying of grief remains a topic of debate, there is evidence to suggest that intense and prolonged grief can have adverse effects on a dog's physical health and overall well-being. Dogs form deep emotional bonds with their human companions and fellow animals, and the loss of a loved one can be profoundly distressing for them. It is essential for dog owners to be aware of the signs of grief in their canine companions and provide the necessary support and intervention during these challenging times. Further scientific research is needed to better understand the physiological and psychological impacts of grief on dogs and the potential consequences for their health. By deepening our understanding of canine emotions and their response to loss, we can enhance our ability to provide the care and support necessary to help them navigate the grieving process and ensure their well-being. Ultimately, a compassionate and empathetic approach to grief can help dogs find solace and continue to lead happy, healthy lives even in the face of loss. If you liked this video, please click the subscribe button below. Some artificial intelligence tools were used to make this video. To get a 20% discount from Pictory, please click the link below. https://pictory.ai?ref equals Vinay53 your promo code, Vinay53.